I would ask that you remember, among many things, two of the many applications that I would hope you would make with your students. Remind the students, and there's so much else to say, but remind the students that in this unspeakably wrenching and nature-shattering pain, Christ remained true. Matthew said he was sorrowful and very heavy, exceeding sorrowful even unto death. He went alone into the garden, intentionally left the brethren outside to wait. He had to do this alone. Dropped to his knees, and then the apostle says he fell on his face. Luke says he was in an agony and prayed so earnestly his sweat became great drops of blood falling down to the ground. Mark says he fell and cried, Abba, Father, Papa, we would say, or Daddy. This is not abstract theology now. This is a boy pleading with his dad. Abba, Daddy, Papa, all things are possible unto thee. Take away this cup from me. Who could resist that? God in His heavens, in His righteousness, for this, the only perfect child He has ever, will ever have, in any knowledge that we have of the plan, who could resist? You can do anything. I know you can do anything. Take this cup from me. That whole prayer, Mark noted, had been that if it were possible, this hour would be stricken from the plan. He says, in effect, if there's another path, I would rather walk it. If there's any other way, I will gladly embrace it. Let this cup pass from me, Matthew says. Remove this cup from me, says Luke. But in the end, the cup does not pass. Then he said and did that which most characterizes his life in time and in eternity. The words and the act that made Jesus the Son of God in fulfillment, at least according to the great Book of Mormon prophet Abinadi. He said and did what he had to do to become the capital S Son of God. He yielded to the will of his Father and said, not my will, but thine be done. That is, for all intents and purposes, the last moment in the divine conversation between Father and Son in Jesus' mortal ministry. From there on, the die has been cast. He will see it through no matter what. And from that last declaration in the old world, we get this first declaration in the new. To the Nephites gathered at the temple, he would say, Behold, I am Jesus Christ, the light and the life of the world. I have drunk out of that bitter cup which the Father hath given me. I have suffered the will of the Father in all things from the beginning. That is his own introduction of himself. The declaration he feels best tells us who he is.